Hey everyone, time for another One Piece figure review. And today we have from the Banpresto figure Colosseum line, the S Cultures Big Zokyo Special, Don Quixote Doflamingo. Alright, so if you've seen my Gear 4 figure, you have already seen this because I actually sort of showed how I displayed Gear 4 Luffy and this Doflamingo figure together. Okay, so for this figure itself, just like some of my other figures, I got it secondhand. There's no box, and we will go right into how the figure is like. First of all, I'm going to show you how many pieces this figure is made out of. So first of all, we have the cape. Okay, and then we have the main body, which actually comes in two pieces. The upper torso and the lower limbs. Okay, and the base itself is it comes in one oval shape, and there's a support here, a small piece support here that is for the cape itself. So as you can see, it's it's three main body pieces and two base parts. That's pretty straightforward right there. Okay, so I just want to go right straight into how and what I think of this figure. Maybe we just talk about Doflamingo without the cape first, because it's easier to see. So let me refocus. So number one, we're gonna talk about the details of his head, his facial expression, and everything. And as you can see, on its face itself, they actually sculpted the nerves. Not the nerves. The vessels, the blood vessels, right on his face. So everything is actually pretty detailed. Same for his sunglasses and his tongue sticking out. This expression that you see, right? It's pretty much, Doffy. Like, he always sticks his tongue out for whatever reason that he likes, like tasting the air or something. Yeah, but that is him, man. So you can see also the hair, it's pretty well done. The color, the ear itself. Yeah, I really like the detail on his head and on his face. Okay, next we go on to his body. Let me focus. Yeah, but you can see that everything it's very well sculpted on his pecs, his chest, and everything. There's a shading too that isn't too much, but is very nice. It's slightly darker over here in the neck. Okay. So this is good too. And about his shirt that he wears underneath. Not much to talk about here. The buttons are pretty decent over here in the front and towards the back. Over here in his sleeve, you can actually see a Jolly Roger. Same for the other side. Over here. Yep. And I think the creases are not too much. It just does the job. Anyway, it wouldn't be too important because it'll be covered up by the cape. Okay? And also his arms. His hands, sorry. His right hand specifically is basically him getting ready to use his Devil Fruit powers. Right? His left hand is more of a supporting kind of pose. Alright. Okay, so next we move on to his pants. You can see the painting, the design they got. It's pretty good. The belt itself has a slight golden glossy paint to it. So it kind of reflects a bit. So that's pretty interesting. They got the crease as well and everything. So yep, it's pretty good here too. For his legs, that is not covered. This part, what do you call this? The shin, Achilles area, and his feet. Not much to talk about here too. Just some of his hair, leg hair being painted on. This not sculpted, this painted on. The shading for his left leg is kind of a bit weird here. It's just darker at both ends. I'm not sure if you can see in the video. Yeah, but not too much to complain about. Okay, so I'm gonna put Dolphy. I'm gonna put Dolphy onto the stand, and it's nothing too complicated, as you can see. There's a hole here which in his left feet, which goes onto the base, and his left hand goes onto this pack here, just like that. Pretty straightforward, if you ask me. Okay, so I'll say maybe this is one of the ways you can display Doflamingo without the cape and everything. So it's a different kind of look. He definitely looks more lightweight without the cape. And now I'll put a cape on. Wait, before I put a cape on, let's talk about the cape first. The design of the cape. What I love about this cape is that first of all, it can feel that actually it's heavy. So they didn't just get some cheap alternative material for the cape itself. This is still legit PVC. And even on the cape itself, you can see the contouring of colors going on. And the details to the sculpt of the cape is amazing, in the sense that I can't really describe it by the way, but when you feel it, it's like every feather almost you can almost feel every feather itself, which is really, really, really amazing. And I also love how this cape seems to be flowing up, so it makes Doflamingo look really, really huge and overpowering. Okay, yep. So I'll put a cape on. Wait, before that, so this is the support that I talk about. It actually goes into a hole here, and then when you put a cape on, it just kind of sits. It just kind of allows the cape to sit on it, just like the extra support. Alright, so now I'm going to do a 360 degrees turn for Doflamingo, so you can have an overall look of how this is like. Right? And honestly, this is one of my favorite figures among my whole collection. Partly because I love Doflamingo himself. I think that he is a pretty interesting character, in a sense that I feel he's like a manifestation of evil through his actions in the anime or manga, which is definitely unlike any other villains that we see beforehand. Like, he just wants to destroy and create chaos and everything. Okay, and also partly because this pose itself is just absolutely breathtaking. It's absolutely badass. Okay, so I'm not gonna bring out my Gear 4 Luffy out here for you guys to take a look, because you can check out that video if you want to see how I usually pose them. For me myself, usually I don't pose it with the base. As I mentioned in the other video, I pose it with this other little box that I have, because it gives it a better kind of angle, I would say. But yeah, if anyone of you is wondering, it's definitely possible to display this without the base itself. But just had to be concerned about long-term bleeding damages towards the left hand that may happen. So it's totally up to you if you own this figure. Yep. So height comparisons wise, you can also just check out my other video. And yep. So that's all I have today. So if you like this video, if you like Doflamingo as much as I do, please subscribe to my channel and like the video itself, and comment on the video if you have any questions. Alright, so thank you everyone, and see you again.